4 governors were declared winners by the Supreme Court as judges of the Apex Court uphold their election and dismiss all appeals challenging their victories. The Supreme Court affirmed the election of Governor Ikpeazu of Abia State. In a judgment delivered by Justice Paul Galunje, the court held that the appellant, Mr. Alex Oti, did not establish his claims of overvoting. To prove this allegation, the court said there are crucial documents which the appellant must tender to prove his case. However, the appellant did not do so. It merely dumped Form EC8A and EC8B before the court and did not call any witness to prove his allegations of overvoting.
The judgment was indeed quite lucid, and we are not unhappy that no cost was awarded, because we would not even want any money that will contaminate our own money.
It was also victory for Governor Okowa of Delta State as the Apex Court upheld his election. In a judgment delivered by Justice Santos Nweze, the court held that the appellant, Mr. Great Ogboru, failed to prove allegations of overvoting. Justice Nweze said the decision of the Apex Court on the position of card readers are too numerous to begin to mention for the appellant to claim that they are not aware of it. Justice Nweze ruled that the appeal was a waste of the court's precious time. The appellant, Mr. Great Ogboru, had argued through his lawyer that a total of 411,000 votes were accrued to the governor in error in 15 local government areas.
Looking at the papers from beginning, we knew it was a waste of time, so we're not surprised at all.
It is a judgment of the Supreme Court, which is the last court of the land. So there's nothing else anybody can do.
Also, the Supreme Court affirmed the re-election of Mr. Darius Ishaku of Taraba State. In a unanimous judgment delivered by Justice Ejembieko, the court held that the appeal was an academic exercise since the governorship candidate of the All Progressive Congress was disqualified from participating in the election. Counsel to the APC, Mr. Ishaku Diko, had told the court to replace the disqualified candidate with the first runner-up at the party's primary and order a rerun election in the state. The Supreme Court concluded the day's proceedings by upholding the election of Governor Abubakar Bello of Niger State. The Apex Court said it lacked jurisdiction to hear the appeal because there is no judgment emanating from the Niger State Election Tribunal, since it was cut up by the 180 days stipulated by law for a tribunal to hear an election matter.
For the past 1 year, the People's Democratic Party, PDP, has been at it that the governor of Niger State, His Excellency Alhaji Abubakar Sani Bello, submitted false documents to INEC. First and foremost, they tried at the Federal High Court, Mina, they lost. They went on appeal to Court of Appeal, they lost. They went again back to the tribunal, they lost. Court of Appeal, they lost, and today again the Supreme Court has thrown out their appeal.
With these judgments, the Apex Court has brought to an end controversies surrounding all of these elections. Amaka Okafor, Channels Television News.